I am really excited. I mean, I've traveled from Delhi to be here in Mumbai. I got up at 4:30 in the morning today. So if I was not excited, I wouldn't have done that. Definitely. In fact, I would want to put this question back to you. How excited are you guys to have me do the stand-up comedy at 5 today?
This is the first time I'm going to be in a room full of vloggers. So definitely a little bit of apprehension about what you guys are going to ask us. But I'm really happy to be here, and I hope that we have a nice, fruitful conversation and that we have a bit of fun. I have to say that I have been in the shoes of a blogger. I wrote the inaugural blog for IIT Kanpur's eCell.
If you're fanatical about a certain topic or a category, you blog about it, you talk about it. So it's another way of storytelling, and that's what I believe a lot of people have been talking about since morning.
It's nice to meet people and see people you follow online who you don't usually meet. I'm not a blogger. I do read a lot of people's blogs. I find it very interesting because it's a different perspective from mainstream journalism, and it just because something is not in a newspaper or magazine doesn't mean that it's not important or doesn't have something worthwhile inside it. So to be out here and to meet some of these people and to listen to them speak, that itself is an interesting aspect for me. The people out here are generally interested in blogging, generally interested in finding out the relationship between brands and blogging and how to possibly move their blogs forward. So this is where this event differs. It's a different platform. It's always good to be seen at a different platform. With the organization, I think for something happening for the first time, I think it's great organization. I do write a little bit occasionally, but I never given it much thought. Being here today will possibly push me a little further and think about putting my thoughts onto paper and onto the digital medium.
Yeah, I think the experience was pretty good. One thing is nice is to see that blogging is still alive and kicking. There's so many people coming over, and people getting into conversations, sitting on and listening on. So I think that's a plus point for Win 14. And all the best for it, and all the best for the successive years as well. I think Blog Adda is doing a great job because it's very important that blogs do get the platform, to showcase their writing, and also, have new people and new voices come to the fore. So without the kind of recognition, acknowledgement, and consolidation of all the people and bringing them onto one platform is a great job indeed. It's something which was kind of missing until a few years ago. So thumbs up to Blog Adda.
It's the first event that's happening in this country, so I'm really excited to be a part of it. The team asked me to talk about my blogging journey. It's been 10 years since I've been blogging, and they want me to talk about it. I'm not sure how exciting that would be, but I hope it inspires some people to take up blogging as a profession. I think in blogging, the key to success is consistency. The SWIN conference is a great initiative, and I'm sure it's helping connecting bloggers across the country. I see bloggers from Bangalore here, from Goa here, so it's a great initiative, and I hope they maintain the momentum and keep having it probably everywhere. And it would be great if they can rotate and have it in different cities as well, so that it gives an opportunity for bloggers in different cities to connect.
It's excellent. I think starting that off, putting the ideas together is something extremely required, because blogging is taking a backseat for a lot of people now, thanks to Twitter and Facebook and all that. I think they should bring back the interest, which is very good. I'm just trying to find out, are consumers influencers or not against the brand? That's what I'm going to talk about. No, I think this is good. Hopefully Nirav and all of you would make it an annual event.
It's going to be a workshop on food blogging, and I love talking to people about food blogging and sort of exploring new ideas and coming across new people who want to blog. I'm really thrilled about it, quite looking forward to it. I think it's a wonderful sort of forum to sort of connect bloggers and give opportunities for people to sort of network, to showcase their blogs, to learn from other bloggers, to share what's happening. So I think it's a big part of the Indian blogging movement.
It's the first time in India somebody has put together an event of this scale. I was speaking to the entire crowd, and I found that one thing which differentiates this crowd from the rest, it's a crowd of intellectuals. Never in the world, never in the past, I have actually spoken to a crowd of intellectuals like this, and I'm extremely happy and thrilled to be here. I think the session went well. I was extremely honest with the crowd. I was extremely honest with the people present about my blogging experience. Blogger.com continue doing the fabulous work that you're doing. You've given the blogging revolution in India a fillip, and I think a lot of bloggers owe a lot to organizations like yourself for getting noticed, for coming out and taking this as a full-time career as well. So you've done a good job. Keep doing a good job, and I'm sure with your support and with a lot more corporate sponsorships coming into the blogging space, blogging in India is also to take off.
I think it's a wonderful thing that after several, I'll say at least a decade of blogging that I have done, it's wonderful to see an event that talks to bloggers, about bloggers, and it's great to see the community effect here of so many people who have probably been blogging from, let's say, from 1 year to 10 years, coming here and sharing their experiences, their stories about blogs, and people like us getting to talk about our blogs after a long while. Wins are the order of the day. You need to have more wins on a regular basis.
I'm just excited to be here to be able to speak to some very interested people about video. So how to make video blogs or how to make content which is more exclusive, more premium. It's my passion to tell people how to make content which is special, not generic. So that's the reason I'm here. I'm usually interested in letting people know that please don't fill the world with just about anything. Fill the world with something that is special. I think anything that makes a lot of people come together is, as the Beatles said long back, come together right now. Especially about two things. One, I see a lot of blogging is all about very generic content. So that's the problem that is completely, like too many blogs and nobody can find anything worthwhile. So how do you make sure that your blog is worth, first of all, to go there? Because it's video. Because it's totally different. The second thing I want to talk about is how it's totally different in video compared to text. You can be a little generic in text. The moment you are generic in video, you're just going to be like completely lost. So video is all about premium. Video is all about putting real quality out there. So mind the quality.
I think Win 14 is a great initiative by Blog Adda, and I think it's the first time, and I'm really happy to be able to contribute to the entire session. I think such conferences like Win 14 are a must, and I'm really looking forward to a little more of bloggers getting together, discussing stuff. I've actually been on Blog Adda from the very first day, and it's been great to see how Blog Adda has grown. At MTV2, we've actually taken Blog Adda as part of our huge initiative of ours called Drive with MTV, and Blog Adda was one of the places where we actually selected some travel bloggers from, and we sent one of them all over India. So Blog Adda has really grown, and it's really nice to be part of this conference.
It's a wonderful opportunity to come and speak about your passion, which I think is the best thing about Win 14. Because at the end of the day, you have to love what you do and do what you love. And blogging has been a passion for me for quite some time now. Great opportunity to come and speak about it.
Well, I look forward to speaking, sharing my experience of about a decade of writing 3 blogs. And there is an evolution that has happened in me. There's an evolution that has happened in the blogging sphere in India. So I would be speaking about that, and I look forward to a good audience by the time my session comes. Passion is the word that should drive anybody's blogging journey. So it's a good thing that blogging community is coming together, and there is a platform that Blog Adda is creating for bloggers to come together.
I think it's a fabulous initiative. It's the first time something like this has happened in India, and it's given bloggers something to look forward to. I hope we see more of Win happening every year, and I hope to be part of it. Most exciting, I was on panel with Ravi Subramanian, whom I have great respect for, and it was very interesting to see the kind of questions being thrown up by people who are bloggers and looking to get published. Being on both sides of the fence, it was very enriching for me as well to tell them what my experience has been. Keep blogging, be consistent, keep writing, keep interacting, and hopefully eventually your blog will grow into something bigger than you ever dreamt it could be.
Well, it's interesting for me because normally when I speak to audiences that are not so experienced or understanding about the situation of what social media and blogging and writing on social media or the internet is. So for me it was interesting because the questions that came were obviously from people who've been doing it for a while, and it is almost like talking to postgraduate students about a particular subject. So it's very good, very interesting. I think the internet is soon going to destroy nation-state boundaries, right? And I have a term for that, I call it Blogistan. is a new nation, but it's not a nation that has a particular boundary. It's a fluid boundary. So people will form loyalties around ideas. And these were shifting ideas, because as you grow up, as you change every day, your loyalties shift and different ideas come up. So it's so fluid that there will be new countries and nations built around ideas every day. And it's going to be more and more difficult for national governments to hold on to the loyalties of their people. They might hold on to the geographical territory, but nations are not built of geographical territories, they're built of hearts and minds. It's going to be very difficult for them to hold on to hearts and minds in the future of the way ideas are now spread to internet. So express yourself. Same for filmmakers, same for anybody. And because it doesn't cost you anything, you're free to express yourself fearlessly. More and more work towards the fact that they should create tools. Right now with platforms and things, we create and innovate new technologies and tools that allow more and more people, and younger people, people by the time they're 6 or 7, should be allowed to express themselves and to create those tools and spread the word.
It was a good experience speaking at WIN 2014. I sort of expected to make a fool of myself, but I didn't, which is great. Very encouraging that something like this is happening, like the Blog Adda Awards. For a lot of people, this is very crucial sort of recognition that what they're doing is not a waste of time and actually means something to people who are not their father and mother and sister and brother and stuff like that. So yeah, in that sense, it was quite a rewarding experience.
It was an awesome day. Got to meet several friends from earlier times and also a lot of new friends. So it was a really, really cool day. Plus a whole heap of insights from a variety of speakers, bloggers, dilemmas, everything was discussed. So it was really, really cool. Very nice day. Thank you. I had a great time from the stage. All I had to do was share my experience. I was talking storytelling, so I was just giving my story about storytelling. So I had fun.
It was a long day, but it was great fun. Started off in the morning, loads of very interesting speakers. Shekhar Kapur was a highlight because he wasn't supposed to come here, and he came here, and even I got to moderate a discussion which I knew nothing about, but still managed to pull that through with 3 very different people and 3 very different subjects. So an interesting day overall, yeah, and I think most people out here enjoyed it, especially for the first time. I think it was pretty cool.
It feels absolutely great. I think the feeling is still not sunk in that, hey, I won. But no, like I said even earlier, that it just is very nice to be here, meet so many great people.
I don't know what to say because this is crazy. This is like the first ever, blog awards in India, and to win Best Fashion Blog, that's like really awesome.
We won, we're very excited, very thankful, have a lot of gratitude because this means a lot because we've really worked hard for 2 years, given what we think will help the readers, the industry, the ecosystem, every stakeholder in the industry, and this is just what the team needs, for us to keep going as a startup, and we're hoping to continue giving more to the industry. Thank you.